Welcome back to Point Click Repeat. My name is Alan, and we are still at this crime scene. Everyone left us alone, so we're gonna snoop around a bit. Let's take a look at what we can find out. Out, damn spot. Will these pristine banks ne'er be clean again? I get it. Seems to be a pattern to the lines in the sand. But if there is a pattern, it's smeared. There's only one small area that's clearly defined. Let's see if we can get a closer look with our trusty magnifying glass. Lines in the sand are fairly large. Magnification won't make them any clearer. Okay, fine. Let's see. You can't pick it up. Can't take I guess that's what our notepad's for, right? Oops.
Let me try to get this down.
Cool. It's this one, I think. Okay. So it's not like tire. I thought it was tire tracks, but it's like a deliberate pattern of some kind. Voodoo, perhaps. Maybe it's voodoo. Let's see what else we got here. Patches of grass have managed to survive life on the banks of Lake Pontchartrain. Police tape marks off a crime scene. Yep, more grass, more grass. Gabriel's on the sand and clay shore of Lake Pontchartrain at a site where some poor bastard got to see who the voodoo murderers really are. The site is now deserted. Yep, that's correct. Rich with clay deposits. Lake Pontchartrain is impressive. It measures 24 miles across and stretches as far as the eye can see. But you wouldn't want to swim in it. That's fair. I wonder if we can take some clay.
Is that clay?
Is that clay?
Yuck.
Nice. Oh, this blood. Just more blood. Yeah. These aren't things? Yeah. So, maybe a magnifying glass on the blood? Nice. Ooh. Okay, I'm sorry. It's extremely big, bloody sand. Oh, is that it? Police have already taken samples of the blood. Mosley will be able to tell Gabriel if there's anything significant about it. Okay. It's very large grass. Oh my god. Is that not a thing? What is that? Don't tell me I have to do this like everywhere. How am I supposed to know where to look? Yeah, okay. Did I already look at that one? That patch? What about up here? Extremely big sand. Okay, well... I legit don't know if I'm supposed to be doing... Like, the fact that it gives me a close-up makes me think there's something to find. But, like, where am I supposed to look? Because everywhere looks the same. Oh. Okay, so some of them it says... It's not worth doing. Do I just have to keep doing it until I find something? Is it randomized, maybe? Oh, up here. No? Oh. It's letting me do like the grass, but then some of the sand. As
There's
well. Oh. Oh, this is stupid. Maybe there's nothing. Maybe there's nothing to find. Maybe I'm just... Maybe it's just a mechanic it's showing me. Oh! There are marks in the grass as though some heavy wire object had been set there. Okay. Magnification. The marks in the grass are clear. Marks are actually deep indentations in a regular mesh pattern. Alright, I guess we'll take a note of that. Why use that on the marks in the grass? Well, I thought you could trace it, bud. Something small and iridescent is barely visible among the indentations. It looks like a scale of some sort? Ooh. Scale looks a little delicate to pick up by hand. Oh, tweezers. Gabriel carefully uses the tweezers to take the small iridescent scale.
I think it's a snake scale, but it beats the hell out of me what kind.
Okay. Gabriel's carrying a scale he found near the crime scene. Okay. Nothing else I can do with it right now. I hope that's... Well, I don't want to magnify more. I presume that was the only thing I needed to find. But, okay. I don't want to do that anymore. Yeah, and hopefully that was... I wonder if there's a better way to find out what you're supposed to... where you're supposed to look. I would just start doing it randomly. Well, let's go talk to the police detective, I guess. If he's here. He said he'd be back at the station, I think. Hello, sir. Don't get donuts again, please.
Got a second, officer? What?
Mosley.
I'm here to see Detective Mosley.
He's in his office. Go on back.
Oh, thanks. Ooh, some new
Do
things.
you know anything about snakes?
What does this look like? A zoo? Never mind, don't answer that. No, I don't know nothing about no snakes.
Have you ever heard of a Schottenjäger?
Can't say that I have, but it sounds dirty.
Okay. He's in his office. Go on back. I'm guessing this way. Maybe, or maybe it's this thing. They don't mind that I just walk back here. Okay. Yeah, there he is. Hey, bud.
Mosley, my man.
Knight, come on in.
Nope.
Can I ask you about some stuff?
Let's converse.
You're the writer. Ask away.
Oh boy. Okay.
What can you tell me about voodoo?
There's voodoo that goes on in this city, sure. I looked into it a bit at the beginning of this case. But the voodoo stuff found at the crime scenes is all faked. It doesn't have anything to do with the real stuff. I know. I asked some experts. It's intimidation tactics, that's all.
What do you know about the voodoo murders?
Lots. Can you be more specific?
Do you know anything about the killers?
At least 20 people attend the killings. We know this from the variety of footprints found at the scenes.
Footprints? Aren't those as good as fingerprints?
Can
No.
be. But we'd have to have a suspect in custody first, and the suspect would have to match one of the few distinct prints we have. Most of the footprints are smudged, trodden over, unreadable. These guys are so casual in their expertise, it's maddening. Like they know we'll never find them.
What kind of evidence have you found?
No fingerprints, a few bare footprints. Found a few fibers, but not many. The weirdest one was leopard fur.
Leopard fur? How many murders have there been so far?
7 murders have so far been linked to the Voodoo Murders case. Now, the first murder occurred about 8 weeks ago. The M.O. was the same in each murder. Lake Pontchartrain was the 7th.
Describe the crime scenes.
Now there's the corpse itself, minus the heart. Around where the body was killed, we find marks and flour and blood. There are traces of wax from candles, red and black. Ordinary wax candles, so the lab reports. Also blood and feathers of chickens. Also goat's blood. And plenty of the victim's own, of course.
What's the coroner say?
The victim's heart is always ripped out of the chest and missing. We haven't located a single one of them.
Oh, lovely. Any idea what they do with them?
Don't even want to know. Also, the coroner says some of the victims had heart attacks before the incision. Literally scared to death. The knife wounds are consistent with a long, narrow, wavy-edged knife. Probably a ritualistic dagger.
Any witnesses?
Nope. There's never been a single witness. No one's even heard a disturbance. It's damned weird. Like they just don't want people to see, and so nobody sees nothing.
Know anything about the victims?
The victims are all out-of-towners. We still don't know why.
Oh, nothing, never mind.
Sure, no problem.
What can you tell me about New Orleans?
You and me grew up together. You tell me. It's a
that's why
pretty
we know.
nice place, even seeing the stuff I see. You know, the quarter's getting a bit too wild, though. Getting hard to control. Not quite what it was when you and me used to hang here, but hell, I've never known anything else.
Do you know anything about snakes?
The only thing I know about snakes is I don't like them.
Have you ever heard of a Schottenjäger?
No. Ha! Is that anything like a Chuck Yeager?
I don't think there's any relation. Tell me about yourself.
For the book?
Sure, why not?
Okay, what do you want to know?
How'd you like working on the police force?
Are you kidding? You know I love being a cop. In New Orleans, it's the best place in the world to be one.
What are your plans for the future?
Well, you know, I don't like to count my chickens before they're hatched, but I don't see why I can't be the chief of police of New Orleans someday. I already know the mayor, and my record is one of the best in the department.
I'm sure it's just a matter of moments, mostly.
Yeah, you'll see.
Got any hobbies?
Yeah, making your life miserable.
I'm serious.
Oh.
Don't you shoot or chew or something like that?
No, I'm a freaking ballet dancer. Jeez. Yeah, I was #1 at the Louisiana State Fair Marksman Contest. I play trumpet, too. You know, put your lips together and blow.
How's your home life?
Oh, real funny, Knight. Why don't you just bring in some freaking salt? Well, you know Annie left me. My home
I'm
life
sorry.
is shit.
I didn't know that.
Sorry about that. Oh, nothing, never mind.
It's your dime.
What's the status on the Voodoo Murders case?
It's going. Can't seem to make any progress, though. Sluggish damn case. It's weird.
I got those photographs you left for me.
Really? Great. What'd you think?
Astonishingly lifelike.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Got any more ideas for photos for the book?
A cop author photo might be nice.
You and me? Together?
Why not? Of course, you'll have to try to tone down your masculinity.
Well, okay. I'll call the police photographer.
Oh, I didn't know that was gonna happen right now.
Franks, come here a minute, would you? Bring your camera.
he's walking slow. Hello.
What did you need, Detective Mosley?
We need a picture, please. And make it a good one, huh, sweetheart?
Sure, sweetheart.
Ooh, she mad.
Say, chintzy.
Was there anything else, Knight?
I don't know. It seems
Nope,
fine.
that's about it.
Great. Thanks, Franks. Hey, I made a rhyme.
You're astonishing, mostly.
Hey, don't call me that in front of the lady, wise guy.
Do I get the photo? I don't know. I don't know what the point of that was.
Can I ask you about you?
Keep asking some stuff. Insult him. That's mean.
Do you know anything about the patterns around the bodies?
Yeah, weird, huh? All 7 victims had those little marks around them. We got all the marks on file, but we haven't figured out what, if anything, they mean.
Can I see the other 6 patterns?
Sure. People like that kind of stuff, don't they? Might make the book seem more mysterious. Go talk to Officer Franks. Tell her I said you could see the file.
Okay. Let's do that. BRB. Officer Franks is the lady.
Can I ask you a few questions, ma'am?
I'm sorry, sir, but I really have to finish these reports.
Oh, do I? Okay. Is it her? I thought it was her.
Excuse me, officer.
Yes?
Aha.
Can you get a file for me?
What file would that be?
The Voodoo Murders file? Detective Mosley said I could see it.
Really? Well, if he said so. There it is. You can look at it all you want, but don't leave this area with it, okay? And no photocopies either, I'm afraid.
Of course. I understand completely.
Okay, so I can look at it, but I can't. Ooh. Police file contains partial patterns from the first 6 voodoo murders. Okay, well, can I... No. Can I copy it down? Maybe I can photocopy it.
I told you, you can't...
Okay, I'm sorry.
Right.
Okay. Maybe that's what the picture thing's for? You have to distract her?
I'm done.
Yeah, thanks.
Let's try that. Let's see if we can distract her. Alright. Because why else would that whole rigmarole? She's the one who comes in to take the picture, so...
Can I ask you?
Photographs.
I got the...
So you...
Let's take... What? I don't think we got you.
Really?
Come on in, Franks.
Franks, come back in here with that camera.
Franks, you son of a bitch. Get in here. Chief's riding my ass. Why does he walk so slow?
Now what, sir?
Oh man, she does not like him.
That clown wants another picture. You don't mind, do you?
Of course not. What else could I possibly have to do?
Anything else, Knight?
I'm gonna go
Hold
check
on
my
a
hair.
sec while I go check my hair.
Good God, Knight, make it fast.
You all stay here.
Let me
This guy
see that
doesn't-
file again.
This guy doesn't even care. Do-do-do-do-do.
Just want to check this machine here.
Yeah, real suspicious there, Knight. This guy does not give a shit. Yeah. Oops. Now I've got my own copy. Oops. Hey,
Would you
sir.
just get in here?
I'm sorry.
Hurry up, would you?
Okay, ready.
Thanks, hon. Let me know when you got it developed. The photos, that is.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, sure. Alright, well. That's all I need from you. You think?
I'm gonna hit the road.
Have a good one.
Okay, wonder if we can, like, put that together. Should we go see if What's-Her-Face can research some stuff, or should we explore some of these other places we haven't been to yet? I want to go to the Voodoo Museum and the drugstore. Let's try that. Just to get a feel for it. Oh,
Hi.
hello.
Look around all you want.
Thanks.
Okay, thanks. So, how's the museum business?
I don't know. I don't normally work here.
Interesting.
Should I
Probably
ask
won't
you a
have
few
much to say then.
questions?
I wouldn't be much help. You should talk to Dr. John, the owner. He'll be back tomorrow.
Oh, fine.
I see. Thank you.
Okay, what else? The Historical Voodoo Museum is brimming with items authentic and original. Back wall displays various voodoo items, such as a bandana that was once worn by a voodoo queen,
Nice bloodstains.
a feathered African mask. Something about the shape of that knife gives Gabriel the creeps. An artist rendering the voodoo dances in Congo Square in the early 1800s. Wishing stump. Rub and make a wish, a card says.
Funny, I say the same thing to women.
Not right, Knight. Oh, a snake. Very large, very formidable looking snake is secured in the plexiglass cage. Is it missing a scale?
Don't go near that snake.
Oh.
It's not a pet.
Okay, I'm sorry.
Really? And it looks so friendly, too.
Okay, fine. A striking portrait of a turbaned woman is on the back wall. Gabriel wonders who she might be. Who's this guy? A street drummer has settled outside the museum. Oh, he's not even inside. Is there anyone else to go in here? What's this? On the table is a small coffin, so small in fact that it would only fit an infant.
Charming.
I don't like that.
Damn. I've always wanted a skeleton with a bowl on its head.
Haven't we all? Okay, well, it seems like a bust. I don't even see anything I can take. Oh. But apparently the owner will be back tomorrow, so I guess we'll just come back tomorrow. How do I get out of here? There we go.
I'll be gone now, thanks.
So long.
So long. Alright, well, let's go to the drugstore. Hello.
Hi.
Uh-huh.
Mm-hmm.
Hi there. Is this your store?
This is a Dixieland drugstore, and I own it, me. Name's Walker, Willie Walker.
Hi, Willie Walker.
Mind if I ask you a few questions?
Ask what you want, I'll answer what I want.
That's fair.
Can you tell me what you know about voodoo?
This is a novelty shop, monsieur.
What do you know about the voodoo murders?
Cabriz Sancour.
What did you say?
Nothing. Those killings have nothing to do with my shop, monsieur.
That was weird. I can ask him about it.
What can you tell me about New Orleans?
I've lived here all my life, me.
Do you know anything about snakes?
What kind of snakes?
The kind they use in voodoo?
Pythons and boas. So I've heard.
Really? Do you have one?
Are you crazy? What would I want with a python?
What did you mean when you said Cabri sans corps?
I didn't say that.
You did. I heard
French?
you say it.
You heard wrong,
Something
monsieur.
without-
I said no such
Without
thing.
body? Sans corps? I think that means body. Or without body. Or could be cur, which is heart. I don't know what Cabri means, though. I'm not...
Have you ever heard of a Schottenjäger?
Man, I don't even know what language that is.
Okay, he's not very...
Tell me about yourself.
My name's Willie Walker. I own the place.
Okay. It's nearly as old as the one at St. George's. Sign says Special St. John's Eve Lagniappe. Free bottle of Lover Come Back to Me oil or Master Gamblin oil with every purchase over $50.
Lagniappe. My French is lousy, but everyone in New Orleans knows what that means. A little something extra.
Wait, what is it? St. John's Eve Lagniappe.
Lagniappe.
Okay. What else we got? Sign says potion ingredients. These jars must be for do-it-yourselfers. Sign says power items. Power drive. It's a mannequin wearing a crocodile mask. Okay. Dixieland Drugstore is crammed from top to bottom with strange merchandise. Some or all of which seems to be related to the practice of voodoo. A variety of cloth dolls are arranged above the shelf, each impaled with a single silver pin. So it seems like he does know about voodoo. The proprietor doesn't look especially friendly. His business probably doesn't depend on walk-ins. Oh, what did that say? In this case, are super concentrated fixing oils, packages of pins.
Lodestone powder. 5-finger grass. Something tells me I'm not in Kansas anymore.
Glass jars contain a number of things Gabriel can't
And
identify.
wouldn't want to.
Oh. This guy's like, what is he saying? Maybe you can ask about that thing. It's
Can
like
I
a
ask
ding.
you just a few more questions?
Whatever, man.
Oh, he does not like me. There
What's
we
the significance of St. John's Eve?
It's the biggest night of the year in voodoo.
What goes on exactly?
I couldn't say.
go. He is cagey. He definitely knows about voodoo.
Do you
He's,
think I'm stupid?
yeah.
This is a voodoo shop. Look at all this stuff.
These are novelties, curiosities. If people want to think they're magic, it's not my concern, you know.
I guess that's fair.
Do you know anything about...
I've already...
Is there anything that get him to talk? Voodoo.
Do you recognize this pattern?
Don't look familiar at all, sir.
Okay, well now I know I can show people that though. That's good. I guess we can show them the other ones.
Do you recognize this pattern?
Don't look familiar at all, sir.
Okay, that's fair. If you didn't know the one, probably wouldn't know the rest. Wait, what's this? Oh, the clay, right. Murder photo.
Look at the voodoo paraphernalia around the body in the photograph. Are you sure you can't tell me anything about it?
No, I don't know anything about it. Nothing.
Wow. Oops. Well, I don't think he's gonna say anything about anything else, so I guess we'll go. Capri Song 4. Let's get What's-Her-Face. We'll see if What's-Her-Face can research anything. I thought
Hey,
we learned some
Grace,
stuff last time.
Here I am.
The excitement of seeing you is killing me.
You're so nice.
Got a minute, Grace?
What's up?
Maybe I'll ask her some new stuff too.
Do you know what Caprice encore means?
No. Sounds French, though.
Told you.
What can you tell me about St. John's Eve?
St. John's Eve? Never heard of it. It must be a local custom. New Orleans love any excuse to celebrate.
Do you know anything about snakes?
Doing a family tree,
I
Gabriel?
like how he says it. Snakes.
Very funny. I mean real snakes. You know, scaly, cold-blooded. I would have thought you'd find them empathetic.
I know very little about reptiles of any kind and prefer to keep it that way. I think there's a book on snakes around here somewhere, though.
Okay, thanks.
You should find that.
Have you ever heard of a Schottenjäger?
No. Is that a voodoo word?
I don't think so. It's German.
No, but it has a nice ring, doesn't it? Schottenjäger.
I can't remember where we heard Schottenjäger before. As he's been asking a lot of people about it, but can't remember why we got that option. Remind me if you know.
Could you do some research for me?
Sure. What?
Oh, great. Okay, there was some other stuff I thought we could do, but...
Could you see what you can find out about a woman named Malia Getty?
The name Getty sounds familiar. What's your interest in her?
Oh, just, stuff about the voodoo murders. If you could get an address...
They're murders. Right. I'll see what I can find out. Anything else?
No.
I can't think of anything.
Okay.
Thank you, Grace.
Well... it's about closing time.
Is
So it is. Good night, Gracie.
Good night, Gabriel. And try not to dream, okay?
No promises. I live here too. I ask her to do some research and she leaves? Guess it's nighttime. Spooky. Are we gonna have another nightmare? No! It's the same nightmare so far. Turns into a leopard. Rah. This gets blood splattered on it. Lion and a snake. A snake? I wonder if it's legit just the exact same dream from the intro. That's creepy. Day 2. A mask I wore as I approached, I was what I am not, and though the pattern was unclear, its meaning could be bought. Spooky. Oh, there's Grace. I sure hope I did everything I needed to do in day 1. I hope it's not one of those games where...
Good morning. Don't you look swell today? Actually, swollen.
Oh,
Very funny.
So have some. There's a fresh pot on the table. Seriously, you look like hell. Your hair is sticking straight up like a... Oh, it always does that. Never mind.
ha, ha.
Did you dream about the fire and the hang guy and that lion thing last night?
Leopard, not
Yeah,
lion.
leopard.
Did you get anything on Malia Getty?
Well, I did get her address, but you're a little out of your league here, big fella. The Gettys own 3 local hospitals, just to name a few of their assets. They run in very high circles.
Did you get an address?
I got the address. I suppose this has nothing to do with the fact that Malia Getty is incredibly gorgeous. I should have known you wouldn't go for a rich, ugly socialite.
And that address is...
Hey! Far be it from me to postpone your total humiliation. It's 557 West England. That's a garden district, Estate City.
That's all I wanted to know. And yes, my dear, Malia Getty is the most dangerous-looking diversion I've ever seen. Ouch!
Oy, men.
Tell me about it. Okay, well, it's day 2. This is a good place to end this video, and we'll pick up next time. Yeah, as I was saying, I hope there's not, like, things you can miss each day. I think asking her to research that thing is what triggered the end of the day, but hopefully I didn't miss anything. Thanks again for watching, everybody, and we'll see you next time on Point Click Repeat. Bye-bye.